This tutorial will teach you about the projector systems that we have in Edina Public Schools. If you need to refer to this PowerPoint presentation, it's located on the O drive in the Technology folder in Projector Training. All classrooms in grade 12 have projectors. Most of them are mounted on the ceiling, like the one that you see here, and they are hooked up to the desktop computer, so you don't actually need to touch the projector itself. This is the toolbar that will come up when you turn on your computer and log in. This is the projector control, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but these are the buttons here that will control the projector. So you have on-off. RGB1 means it's projecting the computer, and if there is a DVD player hooked up to the computer and or the projector, you would play the video through there. Most computers, though, will also play the DVD now, so we rarely use this button. Blank on and off allows you to keep the projector on, yet make the screen blank so that you can go back to your computer and work on something else, and then turn the blank off, and then it will show what's ever on the computer screen again. Teachers use this if they want to keep the projector on because they're going to be using it right away, but they need to go check their email or something. Turning blank on is not the same as turning the projector off in the life of the bulb. So just know that turning blank on is not the same as turning it off. Your volume is controlled here as well as your mute, and then freeze on and off allows you to freeze the directions that are on the screen so that you can go back to your computer, do something else. When you click freeze off, it will make it live to what's going on your computer screen again. If you happen to go into your computer and you click this little red X button on the projector toolbar and you think, how am I going to turn on my computer projector? It's not lost. In the bottom right hand corner of your screen there is this little projector button. If you right click and say show tools, it's also always in all programs and projector control, so you won't lose it for good. Again, if you do play DVDs or videos, you would need to click on the video tab in order for that to show through the projector. So because you are in the classroom, and sometimes teachers will leave a video for you to play with the kids, we are also asking that you sort of help us to monitor some of the copyright policies. Teachers cannot leave Blockbuster.com or even a Blockbuster video or Netflix or anything for you to view because it needs to be district approved curriculum. So videos are not allowed as rewards unless they are district approved curriculum. And we are just asking that, we're going to give you some other places that you can find some videos for the classroom. So asking you to not show some of those videos that you have. Other resources would be United Streaming, BrainPop, and VBrick, which you will cover in the sub-tech training. So some of the things that you could access curriculum-wise that are part of the electronic curriculum is we have Everyday Math CD on the O drive. So if you go to the O drive and you go to EM Teacher Guide, you can see the PDFs of each level, which you'll learn about in this sub-tech training as well. There's also the FOSS science materials, which are in the O drive as well, and so you can project the different PowerPoint or the different PDFs that the students may be using in class. There's also a great website for Houghton Mifflin, which is our reading program that is right here, the website. So a couple issues that could come up with the projector is the filter. So sometimes when the projector filter needs to be changed, there's a gray box that'll come up and it'll show across the screen, and it will be an alert that says, the air filter needs to be changed. Just alert the computer para in the building, and he or she will clean the filter as soon as they can. If the bulb burns out or runs out, alert the computer para for a replacement. But just make sure that you turn off your projector whenever you're not going to be using it for 15 minutes, because the bulbs are very expensive to replace. So a couple ideas of how you can use the projector in the everyday class is you can show a lot of videos from United Streaming, BrainPop. YouTube we do have open for teachers and students, which we know that there are some great educational videos on there. Just don't search for the video with the students up there. Make sure you find the video that you want to show and put it up there using your best educational decision-making process that it has to relate to curriculum. You can also show online subscriptions, and sorry, this is sort of covering it, but you can see the Media Center specialists for that. Otherwise, we'll teach you about that in the subtech training too. You could use it for any geography or any kind of things to connect to the world using Google Earth and Google Maps, any other interactive websites. You could show current events. There's CNN for Kids, CNN Student News, Time for Kids, Scholastic. Students can use the projector for presentations. You can put curriculum materials up on the using the projector, and then also sort of explore other websites that support curriculum. Couple other ideas is you could create a morning message that you could put up on the projector for the classroom for the beginning of the day. You could post the schedule, share any websites or images that relate to some of the things that you're talking about. If you needed to, you could teach any kind of technology skills prior to going into the lab. Making a PowerPoint is always something that you could do to help with your lesson. Sometimes the teachers will have that made for you. If you are subbing in the elementary classroom, using BrainPop as a resource to start pretty much any part of a lesson that you're teaching is great. Or you can model writing prompts or assignments. So the next thing you'll do is take a little quiz on how to use the projector in the classroom.